Well, where are we?
Who who are you two?
What is this?
I need to get home. I just wanted to pick my brother up from school. How did I get here? Why is it always me?
Okay, everyone, calm down. Let's all try to remember the last thing we were doing, and then maybe you'll be able to figure it out from there. The last thing I remember was going to sleep in my house.
Okay. The last thing I remember at work was falling asleep. Sheesh. I guess I really was a deep sleeper. What about you?
Drea. My name's Drea, and the last thing I remember was
Oof.
great. Just stellar. Now that we're well acquainted, can anyone tell me where the hell we are?
No idea, but this echo's pretty cool. Echo!
Who are you?
Who am I? I'm God. Elohim, the Almighty.
Holy shit.
You're actually real?
And today is your judgment day. Depending on how you answer, I decide whether you get to go to heaven or hell. So, who's ready? Okay then. Isaiah, you're up. Tell me, what is the meaning of life?
I, I, I believe that we have to create our own meaning. That life doesn't have any inherent purpose, and that it's up to us to find our own. Life is just a series of moments, one after the other. It's up to us to make them meaningful. We each are the creators of our own worlds. Things like our friends, passions, and responsibilities all combine to create our lives. But what happens when the pieces of life don't fit together? When life doesn't make sense? As you know, I've had my fair shares of struggles. And I've come to realize that the only thing that truly matters is how we choose to respond to them. Life isn't about finding the answers to the big questions. It's about finding the strength to keep building, one brick at a time.
Interesting. It seems as if having a positive outlook on life has benefited you in many ways.
Yes, God. As someone who builds buildings for a living, it helps to know that if something goes wrong, I can always start back over.
Life is a battle of progress, and being able to let go is imperative. Such is the way of Shaolin monks in Zhengzhou. So, Drea, your turn. What is the meaning of life?
Honestly, God, I don't think life has any inherent meaning or purpose. We're all just floating around in this vast, meaningless universe, trying to find some semblance of purpose in a world that's ultimately hopeless.
Geez, Drea, that's pretty bleak. Are you sure there isn't more to life?
I wish I could believe that, God. But the more I look at the world around me, the more I see suffering, pain, injustice. It's hard to find hope in a world like that.
I understand why you might feel that way, Drea, but I believe that every person has the power to create their own meaning in life, no matter how small or insignificant it might seem.
And why is that?
Well, as an atheist, I originally thought that once you die, that was it. Your body was put into the ground and it was game over for you. So, I felt it was our job as humans to make our own heaven down on earth. No matter how dark life was for someone, I wanted to be their light.
Light?
Darkness can take on many forms in our world, from famine and war to greed and inequality. It is easy to feel overwhelmed and powerless in the face of such immense tasks. Nevertheless, like the moon's bright light shining through the night, every act of kindness, every instance of love and compassion, and every attempt to make the world a better place can shine as a beacon of hope for ourselves and others. Although darkness will always survive, we have the power to radiate as the gentle light that helps contain it. Even the most modest of kind gestures can make a significant difference, spreading optimism and compassion through the world and helping others, like Drea, to find purpose, passion, and peace in life.
You know what, Drea? You're right. I got so caught up in the negatives of my life that I never truly saw the chances to bring any light to it. Thank you, Amelia.
De nada, amiga.
Interesting take. A unique one as well. I've never really had this happen. I'm glad I put you guys together. Safe travels.
Oh,